into this video today. Welcome to Happy Life Stuff. My name is Dee. And yeah, I'm so excited to be doing this video today. I know it looks different. I'm going to be changing things soon. And yeah. Anyway, so I was supposed to come out with a video based on like soul contracts. But I said I wanted to, well, no, anyway, I'm not done editing it, so it's in the works. I wanted to talk about how it feels to manifest things into your life. Like, what's the feeling? There's so many things that I wanted to know about that, like, people just did not, like, I couldn't find anything about certain things that I really wanted to know about. And I get it, like you get things from different videos, but I want to talk about, because I've manifested a couple things now, I want to talk about how I feel. So, in the past, I've talked about, like, manifesting the job that I have right now, and, I would say just be specific when you, like, that's all I got to say about that. But also, it's going to be very short because I have so much to do in such a little bit of time. So anyway, when I've manifested things into my life, I'm going to tell you, like, you really think that, like, you're waiting, but it's not a waiting. Like, you don't feel like you're waiting. It's more like you have it already. You just haven't played with it yet. I don't know if that's what it feels like to me. It's like I wanted to manifest a certain car. It's so crazy because, like, a while ago I said I wanted a car, but I'm not like a car person. I didn't see me liking a car. When I say a car, I'm like SUV person because I'm so short. But I wanted kind of like a car, and I seen the car that I wanted, but I could not imagine, like, having it because I've never really drove cars before. But it's like, I remember, like, I drove, like, my job car, like, a couple of my job cars just happened to, maybe it was meant to be, I just happened to have a certain job that drove actual cars, and they were like really nice cars, and I was in the cars like, hold up, like, is this how it feels to have a car instead of an SUV? And I love SUVs, but that, like, just being in a car, it just was, I was like, wow, I think I need to try a car because this is nice. That was my mind anyway. And so, yeah, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I want to check car. But, like, how I have my mindset is I'm always driving an SUV because I'm short. The SUV? Yeah, the SUV. No, I'm sorry. The cars that I was driving, I had the same feeling. And I'm like, okay, like, I really like this. So, yeah, that happened. And I would say it's just like if you wanted to manifest money, what that feels like, because I did manifest money. So what it feels like is, it feels like you have it, you just haven't touched it yet. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. It feels like, yeah, it's in my account. I'm just planning on what I'm gonna do with it. That's what it feels like. So if you ever wanted to manifest and you need to know that feeling of, let me just keep it in this account over here and I'll deal with it later. That's the feeling to have. And that's actually what it feels like when it's coming. Like, when you want to let it go and you're like, no, but I need it. But you want to let it go. That feeling that you should have is, I'm going to sit it to the side and plan on what I'm going to do with it. And yeah, that's basically it. And you have this, like, just feeling of just never, like, of course you always have those little moments where you drop into, like, a little state of, like, yeah, it's not coming, possibly. But when you actually doing the right work and you doing what you need to do, the feeling that you have is, those little feelings are like 2 seconds. Like, it don't last long, because if you do the work, your mindset will change to like I have, like you always have. So when you always feel like you have it already, you don't have those thoughts for too long. Like it's not here. Like that feeling might come for a quick second, but it's the other way around too. Because if you didn't have, and you sometimes you feel like I have this, and if you don't, then you just have a lot of work to do, I guess. Because yeah, that happens. But I would definitely say that if you wanted to manifest things, you have to like work on that mindset, because that mindset will drive you downwards for real. And so you have that feeling like I have it, and you don't feel like you're lying to yourself. You really feel like you have it. You have everything. When I manifested my job, you know what? I think I had that mindset for so long that I was going to be working a different job by the summertime, that at some point it was like my subconscious mind just knew like this needs to be done like now. Like when time started crunching and I got it like that, like everything happened so fast. I'm sure my subconscious mind was like, we need this to happen like now, like so, like get to work. Because that was really my mindset. They say things come to you, things really come to you. I see a lot of angel numbers, a lot. When I say a lot, first of all, there's not a day go by that I don't see it, and I see it multiple times a day. And it's possible that 2 hours don't go without me seeing the angel number. Another thing, and I was telling, and people think it's like whatever. I'm not going to say every time, because it's not every time, but majority of the time. Even when I think that it's not going to happen, majority of the day, every time I look at the clock, it is something 11. It is 3:11, 4:11. I don't know if I said that in my last video, because that started happening a while ago, and it's still happening. And even when I thought like that, okay, time has passed, it shouldn't keep happening, it's still happening. Like I'm still seeing that number 11. I see 11. First of all, I see 11 everywhere. I started seeing it like in different spots, and I really didn't think nothing of it at first, but I was like, I know 11 is like a master number, but then it changed to like the time. Oh my God. It's to the point where, so when I was actually thinking about, am I gonna really get this car? Soon as I looked down at my phone, it said 7-Eleven. I was like, give it to me. As soon as it said, I was like, just give it to me, because I felt like, the universe was like, this is from me. Don't worry about the other stuff. I will take care of you, which he has always done, and that's something I can never, ever deny. And I don't know how far back I could go with this, because I always kind of had that mindset anyway, that I was very protected. Like, I don't know why, but I always had that mindset that I'm very protected. Where I got that from, I have no idea, but it's been my mindset for so long. So, like, yeah, like it's for me, it's easy. Like, that's something, even to the point, like, there's been twice, but this one crazy time, so crazy, where like 10 p.m. and I was driving, it's dark, and in his car, he didn't have no lights on or nothing. Literally just did some crazy stuff right in front of me, like just did something like tried to cross the highway right across me, and you couldn't like, that's illegal anyway. I will never forget this, and I can never believe this happened. And actually, it's another time. So my car, I screamed. I had my kid in the car. I screamed. My car turned, but it just ended up somewhere else. My car ended up in like I could see them in my rear view. So God was protecting both of us. I could see them in my rear view. So it was, the car ended up behind me. I don't know how that happened. I don't know if it was I'm not going to say I don't know how it happened. I know how it happened. It was definitely God. But, you know, the adrenaline rush had me miss most of it. And then another time where I got stuck on the train tracks while a train was coming. My car got stuck, like the gates closed on me, and I don't know. that was interesting. The gates closed on me, and I didn't even know I was in there. I was at it. I didn't even know I was in the gate until the gate was. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Because at the time I never rolled past those. Like where I was living at, you could ride past them and there's no trains don't come through there. So it's like I never even thought of it. But yeah, they all wind up opening the gate back, and it was I was like, wow. Oh boy, God. I'm like, but anyway, so how does it feel? It feels like you already have it, because that's the feeling you're supposed to be having anyway. That's how you receive what you want. You have the mindset that you already have it. So saying that I am and I have, and you having the visions of you already having what you have, well, when it's about to manifest, you already feel like you have it, so you don't even be looking for it. So when it comes, you're like, oh yeah, I did want this, right? Oh my God. And then sometimes you don't even remember that you were manifesting it. It comes so naturally. It's like, oh, it landed in your lap, and it's like you already it was it was in the works already anyway, or it just seems so natural how it comes. It doesn't just spring off from anywhere. Like it comes through people or whatever resources. Like it comes in the most natural way. So you really have to visualize like as it's happening. When you're visualizing like life happening. You're not visualizing, I got $400 out of nowhere. You're like visualizing like sleep, and then I wake up, and then I drove to the bank, and then I withdraw money, and then I saw like they like I got an extra couple hundred, blah blah blah. And you don't really have to have how it came. But sometimes I do that, like, oh, I call because I have stuff. For me, I could see myself calling. I'm the type of person that's gonna call the bank. I don't care. I'm gonna call the bank. Like, why is this extra $1,000 in my account? I need to know, because I'm not paying it back if I spend it. So I don't care. Like, I'm not that old. Well, I'm not saying nothing is spending my account. No, I'm not paying this shit back. So why is this shit in my account? Get that out. If it's not, that's me. And you know the banks, they don't think anything usually is like suspicious, when they just be like, oh no, it came through blah blah blah. Like, that's how banks be. Sometimes they really love to see you have money in your account. So they be like, there's an excuse for everything, from your job, which came from this and this and this, and we'll see, and then it came from the 401k and blah blah, like all that stuff they be. And I'm like, that's cool and all, as long as these phone calls are recording and I hear you gonna be the one paying it back. Don't come to me telling me I'm gonna be paying something back. So banks always do some mess like that. Anyway, so manifesting feels great. I would, if you're having a hard time manifesting, I would fast and then meditate, because when you meditate on a heavy stomach, I find that it's not, the feeling is different. but you know, just try to have a fast and put your energy towards it a little more. It's a little bit easier to put your energy towards something when you are fasting. So fast, meditate, and it's there. I personally currently just got some new headphones, and I go to sleep with my headphones on, and I always wake up. I would just be the most positive person. And I went to work today, you know, I was very positive. But yeah, also like sometimes like when you're manifesting and you're so used to like the toxic energy around you at your workplace, and you just don't know how to get rid of it, because that will create just, it's like a stagnant, and you're not going to be able to feel like you're in your positive vibes because people around you at times, like, you really have to say, I'm manifesting something right now. No, I ain't trying to hear it. Like, and I don't really have to do that, but sometimes I gotta walk away. Like, I just, and a lot of times when people talking and they speaking very negative, my mind on something totally different. Like, especially because I kind of have to listen to people, you know. I have to listen to people. So since I have to listen to people, yeah, they could be talking, but my mind probably thinking about something else. Like something that has nothing to do with what they're talking about. That's how I block it. Sometimes I block out what I'm like, cause anyway, they're not. If it's a complaint and like, oh, this person did this to me, this person did that, blah blah blah, trying to lower my energy, I literally will just okay. So anybody on the street, anybody that does that, like people that call you and just want to like complain and you're trying to manifest something, like I would find ways to not listen. You really want to try to keep your vibration high in order to get certain things, okay? All right, so anyway, that is enough for this video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, I am still coming out with my very motivated soul contract, and that soul contract is really to help you deal with breakups better and relationships better and people better, because it's not just about it's anybody could be, everybody's a soul. So people that come to your life, into your life, and like I said, it's a process video, and I'm excited about it. So stay tuned for that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also hit the notification button so you're updated on all the uploaded videos, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And like always, happy manifesting. Love and light, guys. Good night.